Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to go over how to create a relative frequency table and how to interpret the relative frequencies. Given this numerical dataset, how do we create a relative frequency table? To begin, we first want to create a table with 3 columns. The first column are the values. The second column is the frequencies. And the last column is the relative frequencies. We want to begin our values column by going from least to greatest. So we see that the smallest value in our dataset is 1. The next highest is 2. There's no 3, so the next highest is 4. Then 5. Then 6. There's no 7, so the greatest value appears to be 8. Next, to fill in the frequency column, we just want to count the number of times our value appears in the dataset. So for the value 1, it appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So the frequency is 5. 2 appears 1, 2, 3 times. 4 appears 1 time. 5 appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 6 appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Then finally 8 appears 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We can then find the relative frequencies by dividing the frequency of our value by the total frequency. Let's create a row called total. Then to find the total frequency, we can just sum up the frequency column. So 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 4 is 25. We can then calculate the relative frequency. So for the value 1, it'll be the frequency 5 over the total frequency 25, which is just 0.2 or 0.20. And then 2 will be the frequency 3 over 25, 0.12. And then we can follow the same procedure for the rest of the values. So for the value 5, it'll be 1 over 25, which is 0.04. 5 will be 5 over 25 again, so which will be 0.20. 6 will be 7 over 25, which is 0.28. And then finally, 8 will be 4 over 25, which is 0.16. Now the best way to check if you did everything correctly is to sum up the relative frequency column, and you should get the value 1. So to summarize, we started by creating a 3-column table, and we found our simple frequency table. And then to find our relative frequency, we divided the frequency of that specific value by the total frequency. Then to check, we summed up the relative frequency column, and we got 1. Okay, now that we found the relative frequencies, what do they actually mean? It might be helpful to think of these as percents instead of decimals, and we can do that by multiplying by 100, and we get this to be 16%. So essentially what we're trying to say is that the value 8 is 16% of our data set, and we can extend this to the rest of the relative frequencies to say 6 is 28% of our data set, 5 is 20% of our data set, and so on. Relative frequencies are important to understand because we can make more meaningful comparisons between data sets, and we can more easily identify trends and patterns. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe.